Alright guys, welcome to Fast Nose Gaming / Sports YouTube channel. I'm your host, Fast No.
Co-host Unknown.
And we're excited to be telling you the recap of Call of Duty League Stage 2. The Toronto Home Series. So this is a recap of what occurred last weekend.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
Exactly what I predicted happened.
Exactly.
No, it didn't.
No. It didn't. Like, nothing went...
No, yeah. I think I won 6 out of 10. Not a big deal. 60%.
No biggie, no biggie.
That's a D. We're going to move on. We're going to start talking about this. Toronto Ultra versus Los Angeles Thieves. Where Thieves win 3-2.
Ooh.
But guess what I saw out there? I don't know how this slid right through.
Oh, I like what you did.
But Ultra started a rookie Insight and benched Methods. I was shocked. But you know what I saw out there? I saw performance from Insight. I saw him perform so well, everyone thought he was going to be a pro. Until the second game, where he disappeared. Anyway, we're not talking about that.
It was a fluke.
So game 1, you have the Thieves win, where Slasher performed with a 32-25 KD.
Oh.
Impressive.
That's good. That's
Game
good.
2, though, the rookie Insight performs with an 11 and 6 KD in Search and Destroy. And of course Toronto Ultra was going to take that. Of course. So now you're tied 1-1. Now you have Game 3 where Thieves win Control 3-1. TJ Haley, of course, goes 31-27. He's like, you know what? I got to step up.
Yeah.
But what was more impressive was 3 of the 4 players from Los Angeles Thieves had a positive KD. So that was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Game 4, Ultra ties it up, winning Hardpoint. Insight, of course, performs amazing. He's like, you know what? I got to clutch up. It's my debut. Let me go 28-14.
Yep.
Kleenex alongside 27-19.
Yeah.
Some beautiful KDs there.
I saw it.
But it all came down to Game 5, where the Thieves barely win, where TJ Haley went 11-7. It went down to round 11, by the way. Insight almost took Ultra to their first victory. He had an 18-8 KD. 18-8. And your team loses?
Amateur hour.
Oh, well, the sad part is Insight is the amateur. And guess what? He outperformed his team by a mile. It was crazy.
Good job, Insight.
Anyway, well, congrats to Insight for having a great debut. Congratulations to Los Angeles Thieves for winning. Let's move on where we have the London Royal Ravens versus the Los Angeles Guerrillas, where the London Royal Ravens annihilated LAG. I did not see that coming. And they won 3-0.
Oh.
Well, guess what? Once again, another team in last place decides to do the same thing Toronto Ultra did. They play Paulex and Zed over Alex and Parasite. Another shocker.
Yeah.
Anyway, guess what Zed does on his debut?
Something like.
Goes 33-19. No biggie.
Something like.
No big. It's just Hardpoint.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
How hard can that be?
But dude, Vivid from LAG did so amazing. He went 33-24. It wasn't enough for his team though. Game 2, Paulex is like, you know what? Let me have a crack at this. He goes 8-4 KD in Search and Destroy. Sure. Zed goes 6-3. No biggie. Vivid once again does the best for his team, but not enough. And he only went 6-6. But still, that's sad. That was the best out of the team.
Yeah, that was.
Game 3, I don't understand how LAG lost this one, but Ravens did enough to win against them. And again, Vivid stood out. He had a 32-22 KD in this one. Anyway, shocker. London Royal Ravens,
congrats,
with 2 new players, win. That was awesome to see. Let's move on where we have Optic Chicago versus Paris Legion. Optic Chicago wins this one 3-1. Of course, Optic loses in the Search and Destroy one, where Fire and Classic both go 10-6 with KDs.
Yeah.
But Optic, other than that, dominated. both hard points, the control, and Envoy was the highlight. In game 1, he went 30 and 17 KD. In game 4, he went 31 and 23. He completely dominated the hardpoint arena.
Yeah.
Great to see Optic do that. They got to step up their game and search and destroy a little bit. They performed pretty well, but they still lost it. That could prove to be a disaster when it comes down to a tougher team where they end up going to game five, where that's 2 search and destroy matches. So
Yeah.
just want to point that out. Minnesota Rocker versus Paris Legion, where Paris Legion, I can't believe this happened. Paris Legion annihilated Minnesota Rocker 3-0 overall. So essentially, Paris wins game 1 and game 3 with better transitions. That's essentially what I could tell you, because no player really stood out. It just looked like they were winning a couple more 1v1s and the necessary fights to take over either the hard point or the control point.
Yeah.
So that's what I saw from Paris Legion, but they do a huge comeback in game 2. That was the biggest standout. Aqua goes 12 and 5, Fire goes 10 and 7, and Paris Legion completely dominates. Crazy.
I know.
Let's move on to Seattle Surge versus Florida Mutineers.
Let me guess. Florida won.
Of course not.
Damn.
Another shocker to us. Seattle Surge wins this 3-1. Are you kidding me? They completely dominate the new map Apocalypse, which was great to see. The Surge does in game 1. In game 2, once again they win. Octane goes 12 and 5. He's like, I got this. No biggie. No biggie. Right?
Yeah.
Mutineers win control point 3-0, which was great to see. I was expecting a little comeback from Mutineers on this.
Yeah.
But no. Game 4, Gunless and Pristini both reached 30 kills in game 4, hardpoint.
Yeah.
Voila. Shakalaka boom boom.
That was weird. Anyways, the next game we have was Subliners versus Thieves. Game 1, Thieves won. Slasher was the player of that game.
Of course.
Going 30 and 25. Second game, again, went to Thieves. Slasher went 12 and 5, which is, something light. Diamond Khan, he underperformed, in my opinion. He went 2 and 9. So,
Dude, that's not just your opinion. That's
everybody's
That's everyone's opinion.
Game 3, Subliners win round 5. Clayster goes, 33 and 29 with like 6,400 damage. So,
No biggie.
no biggie.
No biggie.
It looks like he's playing with mobile players. And then game 4, Subliners win. Another close one. We were watching it. We were like, biting our nails and everything.
Subliners.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Don't tell me they pulled the comeback.
They did.
Oh.
But before we go to that, it's still another player performed well. Same guy, Diamond Khan. He went 30 and 21, but with 5,200 damage.
So he makes up. He makes up for his 2 and 9 KD.
Yep, pretty much. And then game 5, guess who's the hero?
Of course, Clayster.
Exactly. Going 12 and 4 with a KD.
Of course.
So, something light. Congrats to the Subliners. Clayster, good job for pulling the comeback. Next game, we have Ultra versus the Atlanta FaZe. Obvious win here. For those who don't know,
Obvious.
Atlanta FaZe.
FaZe up.
Game 1, FaZe completely crushes Ultra. With that whole team, they had an impressive stats. The whole team.
Yeah.
You can't just say one player carried the whole team. It was a team effort between all of them. Then the second game, FaZe wins. Ceiling went 11 and 6, and Simp.
Simp goes 10 and 4.
Yeah. So that just shows that that great teamwork between the whole team of Atlanta FaZe. Game 3, FaZe wins, obviously 3-0. But a lot of server technical issues. I don't know if that was on my end or
No. A lot of server technical issues where they had to basically restart the game, but FaZe was up 2-0. A lot of crap. But it was a no-brainer. FaZe was going to win this one.
Yeah,
so.
And something that kind of struck out to me was that Insight did not really perform well.
Considering his debut, I'm shocked.
Yeah, it threw me off. I was like, really, this is how you're playing?
We were all excited he was gonna be a top player,
It was just a fluke.
but it was just a fluke.
Next game we have Minnesota Rocker versus the Florida Mutineers.
Mutineers. Told you that 100 times.
And you're still gonna tell me 100 more.
Shout out to Piggy Lock who told me Mutineers, not Mutineer.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I would have been saying that too.
We're not gonna, put his link or anything. Game 1, the Mutineers. Sky went 32-20. What was it? Quakening went 29-24 with 6,000 damage.
That's it?
Yeah. I think everybody just wants to hit the 6,000 marker right now. The second game we had the Mutineers. I guess now that Piggy Luck is correcting us. Skies went 12-7. What else?
Dude, that game went to round 11, huh?
Yeah. Neptune went 12-8, and then Attach from Rocker's side.
He's the only one with the positive KD, huh?
Yeah, he went like 12-8. So it just proves Minnesota isn't really doing well.
No.
It's always just one player that does well, huh? In all those matches. Game 3, the Mutineer won 3-1. With Slack 23-12 and Neptune going 27-19.
Dang.
So
nice.
it just proves that they're doing well right now. Let's hope they can keep it up though. Atlanta FaZe versus Subliners. This is
so we predicted this right, but man, I wanted Clayster to be a hero.
Yeah, or at least keep it close to a point where it was like a really great matchups between them, but that wasn't the case. Because in game 1, FaZe, Simp pretty much went 36-20.
That's it.
I mean,
that's amazing.
I think he said, "Let me show you how it's done."
That's crazy on the hard point.
He said, "Who's placed there?" Game 2 goes to round 11.
Okay.
Another round 11, which is exciting to
see.
see.
That's great.
Subliners win. Mac obviously went 12-6, so
Mac
I think that was a huge carry for them. Game 3, FaZe wins. Who else was it? RCD had a positive KD with what?
RCD had a positive KD.
Yeah, but I don't know exactly what it was, but all we know is that he had a positive KD.
He's the only one.
Asim went 30-23, but the rest of the team kind of like let go. They failed, so that wasn't something we wanted to see. What else? Game 4, FaZe wins, obviously. Celium 28-19, 5,400 damage, and Abizi 29-20.
Oh, that was great to see.
So Abizi, come on, you got to keep it up. Consistency is what we need to see from some of these players that are struggling.
Yeah.
We don't want them thinking that it's a fluke.
Right.
Empire vs Surge. This was a very good, exciting game.
Yeah, this one was crazy.
Game 1. Empire, the whole team with the positive KDs. So shout out to them on the first, game doing positive.
Of course, dude.
Keeping that momentum. And speaking of momentum, goes to game 2, goes to round 11. Empire wins though.
Dang.
Who clutches it? Illy, right?
Yeah, Illy goes 12-9.
But he clutches in 1v3.
Damn.
So that just proves that they know how to handle that pressure. And then who else goes? Octane goes 12-7.
From Surge.
From Surge's side, so that's another player that stood out.
Competitive, but not enough.
Yeah. Game 3, Surge wins. It was a close one, 3-2.
Dang.
All positive KDs, but Gunless stood out to me. I think to you too, because you were.
Nah. I'm just kidding.
You were texting me. Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
He went 24-18 with 4,600 damage. So that was great to see.
Highest stat, yeah.
Yeah. Game 4, Surge dominates. Gunless goes 22-17 with 4,100 damage. That was good.
You don't see this much from Gunless.
Yeah, he kind of surprised me in this match a bit.
Heck yeah.
Octane went 20-11, so another great thing to see. Consistency. Game 5 went to round 11.
Damn. So Surge almost pulled a comeback like the Subliners.
Pretty much,
Damn.
but Empire wins sadly. Who
Crim 6.
Yeah, Crim 6 went 15-8. Pretty much carried the whole team.
Not pretty much.
Literally
He
carried.
literally carried.
Yeah, so it was great to see all
I
these.
had to ice his back. Just kidding.
So pretty much, great wins, but we want to see consistency from players that have one great game but fail to continue to do better each game.
And overall, the best thing I liked is that both Toronto Ultra and London Royal Ravens did something about the roster, considering they haven't performed to the expectations they have. So it was great to see a couple changes to the roster.
Yeah.
In a way, it's a little sad to see. I don't understand the Ultra one with Methods benched.
Yeah.
They probably should have benched someone else. I don't want to say the other person, although
Yeah.
everyone kind of knows who else they should have benched.
No names.
So I'm excited. I'm very happy about that because now we're there is no easy win now. I mean, not that there always has been, but the fact that Toronto Ultra hasn't gotten a dub is like it's crazy. Anyway, that sums it up. That's our recap for the Toronto home series, Call of Duty League. Thank you everyone who tuned in, watched. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let us know what you guys thought kind of stood out during last weekend. I'm your host, Fasano.
Co-host unknown.
And please subscribe, like, and share. It'll mean a lot to us. And we're out. Bye.